Cold and flu season are upon us, and I want to give you 3 simple ingredients to make bone broth soup. You don't want to go out and buy carb-filled soups during this time if you don't have to, and this is how you do it. So what you need to do is to get some chicken thighs, or you can have beef, as long as it's got bone in, and the goal is to get cartilage and marrow. So that's why the bone in is in this chicken. And we're just going to go ahead and put it in the pot. Actually, there's enough room for all of it. Now, it doesn't have to be exactly the amount I have. I have 10. You can just put whatever you have meat-wise in here, and then you take a tablespoon and a half of salt. And now we're gonna add the water to fill it up about an inch below the top line. This is 12 cups. I'll pour this in. I'm gonna take the lid, put it on. We're gonna set it on soup for 12 hours, and then we'll come back and it should be ready to go. It is now 12 hours later and the bone broth has finished cooking. The very next step is to separate the bone broth from the bones and the meat. So in order to do that, we're gonna go ahead and use this strainer and the bowl. Go ahead, and this is the time, by the way, to go ahead and put in any seasonings that you have, like garlic, salt, pepper, celery seed. That's what we're using, but you can use whatever seasoning that you would prefer. And for us, that is what we used. Here is what it looks like. It is a nice golden yellow. You can go ahead, if you're sick, go ahead and drink this. This is the time. That's actually really good. It's very buttery, and it has a lot of flavor, a lot of good taste there. Stage 3, we're in the final step, and I want to show you something. Bone broth from the store is liquid like this, and if you put it in the refrigerator, it stays like this. However, when you take bone broth soup and you put it into the refrigerator from bones, here's what you get: gelatinous context and fat top, which is still edible. And so what you can do to see this is, look at this beautiful amount of fat here. This is the fat, and look at this. This is the gelatinous part. Look at that. Those chunks right there, the longer in the refrigerator, the more it's gonna be jelly. That right there tells you that it's gonna have some really good fat and marrow in the broth. That's what you need during this time when you're sick. Do you remember that meat that I pulled apart previously? Well, that meat can be put right into the bone broth, and you've got your delicious bone broth soup ready to go. However, I can't do that because my dog ate my homework, and I'm not gonna be able to show you that today. However, you can still do that, and it's gonna be good. And even if you don't have the meat, this stuff is delicious, and it will help you when you're sick. For those of you that are sick, I hope you get well soon. That was hard work.